Ladies and gentlemen, fellow traders, today is Sunday, 21st of February 2020. The time is 1:57 p.m. Welcome to our BBMA weekly analysis for the trading week of 22nd to 26th of February 2021. Okay, this week will be the last week for February. Soon we're gonna go for the month of March 2021, and let's get started by reviewing our last week trade. Okay, for last week, the 30th of February, our trade was profitable. It was a profitable week. Our account growth was plus. So I need to put a plus sign, plus 0.48%. This is due to only one alert was triggered, which is on USD CHF, and we did not take the UCAD and also NU trade because it was risky, so I decided not to take the trade. Alright, so that's for last week trade. I will not update the setup SOP because I have not changed, but let's look at the trading view for this week's setup. Okay, as usual, we start with USD currency index, which is DXY. As you can see here, DXY is currently at MA 510 low. This is a re-entry buy setup for us, and in daily time frame is a re-entry buy. On H4, it's also a re-entry buy, but be careful because as you can see here, this is not the ideal buy because our EMA 50 is actually above the current price, so this could very well come back here and retest and continue to go down. So although based on the SOP, it looked like USD DXY currency index is bullish, but also at the same time be aware that the EMA 50, which is the 50-day moving average, is way above the current price, so possibility that it continue to go bearish as well. Okay, same as in H1, as you can see here, price is making actually a re-entry sell. Okay, right, so that's for the XY. As usual, we look at the first currency index you want to trade, which is Euro USD. For Euro USD, this is not a very good setup. As you can see here, price actually close in between MA 510 high and MA 510 low. We can take it both way. We can choose to go for buy or sell based on our bigger time frame analysis. But here, as you can see, EMA 50 is below current price, so I'll take the buy bias for this, so we take this as a re-entry buy. Okay, so to expect price to continue to move up in the trend. So daily will be, if weekly is re-entry buy, we take this setup as this is CSAK buy, right? Because as you can see here, this is extreme buy, CSAK buy, re-entry buy, and this is a CSAK buy again. So it's a bullish trend. And on H4, as you can see here, price make us extreme buy here, CSAK, and now is re-entry buy. Usually we want to take the buy setup after re-entry buy, but this buy is not very good because as we can see here, the candle did not actually close outside the Bollinger Band, so we need to wait for the confirmation that this trend will continue to go up because there's a resistance here. So once that happens, we can take the re-entry buy, and on H1 you also make a re-entry buy. So for this, we want to create alert CSM buy. Okay, and also make sure it's above EMA 50 to have a good confirmation and higher probability. Okay, that's it for Euro USD. Next pair is AUD USD. AUD USD in weekly time frame, as you can see here, price has been bullish for the past 3 weeks, and this week is actually making a very big bullish candle, overextend the bullish movement, and based on our SOP, this is re-entry sell setup, mean we anticipate the pullback. Okay, so re-entry sell on weekly. On daily, you want to see a sign of weaknesses, but there's none here. On Friday, price actually closed outside the Bollinger Band, and this is a CSM buy. Okay, although we are reversal trader, but we are not proactively enter the trade before the confirmation. So of course we expect after price close outside the Bollinger Band, like in the past, we can see that it actually make a pullback to the inside, right? But we cannot sell here and hope to get the peak, because that's not our trade SOP, and that's like jumping into the gun. Okay, jumping in front of the gun, sorry. So you want to look for evidence of bearish movement in lower time frame. For example, H4 is still a CSM, is closed outside the Bollinger Band, but on H1 we can see it start to close inside the Bollinger Band. So we want to wait for H4 to make a pullback close below the Bollinger Band, and we take the pullback up to continue to go down. So we set alert, CSM sell at H4, and ensure it's below EMA 50, sorry. Okay, that's for AUD USD. Next pair is USD JPY. Okay, for USD JPY, we start with weekly time frame. As you can see here, is a very clear re-entry sell setup. Price rejecting the top BB and also at the MA 510 high area. And look at lower time frame, we can see on D1 it's making a MHV sell, and on H4 is such a pity because price did not actually close below the low BB, so this not meeting our setup SOP. So we will need to wait for this to break below the low BB, make a pullback, then we take the sell. Set alert, CSM sell at H4, price is also below EMA 50. Alright, USD JPY is done. Next pair, GBP USD. For GBP USD, we start with weekly. As you can see here, last week has been very bullish. In fact, for the past couple of months, like since end of September, price has been bullish for GBP USD for almost every week except for these 3 weeks. Okay, however, this is still our re-entry sell setup. On daily, price making a CSM buy for past 2 days last week, Thursday and Friday. And on H4, we can see the price is getting weaker on the last two candle of last week. So this is a MHV sell, and of course if you want to sell, we need to wait and see this making a CSM sell over here, which has not happened for a very long time. So it's okay, we trade based on our SOP, and that's what we've been doing. So we're gonna put CSM sell MA 50. Okay, once this trigger, then you know what to do, right? Entry sell from the mid BB or the EMA 50 to be aggressive to the bottom. Okay, next pair will be USD CAD, USD CAD. USD CAD on weekly time frame is re-entry buy, Okay, price is at the MA510 low, so we want to look for our buy setup. On daily time frame, we can see price is either way you see, depend on your broker. You might have a CSM sell or MHV sell. So I think on my broker this is CSM sell as well. H4 itself has strong CSM sell here, and price keep closing outside the Bollinger Band here. So these three candles are still bearish candle, although it's a bullish, but it's still a bearish trend. Okay, so this is our CSM sell as well, and we want to look for buy. We need to see the price come all the way up, break the top BB. Alright, so set alert for that to happen, then we will take action. Okay, next pair USD CHF. USD CHF. In weekly time frame is re-entry sell because price close here, and this is a very good re-entry sell. As you can see, MA50 is above current price. On daily time frame, this is extreme sell, CSAK sell, re-entry sell, right? Re-entry sell on daily time frame. H4 extreme sell, CSAK sell, re-entry sell. Okay, this sell is not ready, so we need to wait for. We do not jump the gun, so we wait for the CSM sell to happen before we can take our sell. Okay, last pair is NZD USD. So NZD USD on weekly time frame, we can see price is being bullish last week, but this is still our re-entry sell setup. Okay, on daily, last Friday CSM buy, H4 also CSM buy, is still close, open and close outside the Bollinger Band. So to sell, we need to wait for this candle to make CSM sell in H4 and also close below EMA 50. Okay, like so, long way down. Okay, so this week the trade plan is very simple. We don't have any instant entry because there is no setup that's formed yet, but we have set all the alert for the pairs that we're trading, and we're just gonna wait. That's how we trade. Simple and easy to do, especially provided that we have the automation helping us. And for that, I wish you all the best for next week trading. Stay safe, and till we meet again next week. Bye bye.